Hey everyone! So I have a special video for you today. I am playing along with the Scrappy sisters, Jessica and Katie and Laura, because they are doing this fun Scraptember video extravaganzas on their channels. And they invited me to guest design one day. And so I said, sure. They let me pick which prompt I wanted, and I decided to go ahead and go with the large circle. So when I signed up for it, I was stamping a circle. That's what I was going to do. But when it came time to actually create the layout, I thought, you know what? I still really want to get a couple more layouts out of Chamel's Best of Both Worlds kits for August, because I don't want to be an epic failure, and I still have all of September's kit still sitting here ready to go. So decided that I would do that. So one of the things that Chamel did in her layouts when she was working through this kit was she pulled out all of the die cut pieces from this die cut paper from Field Trip. And then she she did all this cool stuff with it. That's what I'll say. She used all these die cut pieces and she created a bunch of layouts using them, and they were all so cool. And so I decided, well, you know what? This is a big circle. Why don't we just go ahead and we'll trace a circle, which I did with my Creative Memories custom cutting. And then I'm going to fill in and add little pieces to create a circle. Now we're going to go ahead and add other things on top of this. So if there are pieces that don't match up correctly, it is totally okay. And I don't mind that they don't match up correctly. I think it's kind of cool. I'm not using all the die cut pieces. I'm just using the yellow, some of the aqua-y green, and then some of the bluey ones. And I am just pulling them off, kind of lining them up with my pencil line. In the end, totally covering the pencil line up, which is perfect because then I don't have to worry about erasing it later. And I'm just going to go ahead and create this layout. So I'm going to do a school layout today. I am doing a school layout because I'm really trying hard to get a couple school layouts done in September and up for you. This video will go up on Saturday, which means my YouTube Crafty School Hop is still going on. We had so many participants that it's now going into 4 days. So on Saturday, Alice Bull from Scrap Happy starts us off. So if you want to see some more school goodness, those videos go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check out Alice's channel. Just search Scrap Happy. It'll pop up. And then, or you can even search Alice Bowl. I think it pops up then too. And you can hop along with everyone for some more school fun and some more giveaways, more layouts. It's a blast. It's gonna be a blast. All right. So I have all of my pieces popped in to create my circle. And now I'm just going to go ahead and grab my tape runner and tape all of them down. Okay, so here are my photos. I'm going to go ahead and trim them up, both the photos together on the, this is also part of Chamel's kit, but her kit called for, I think it was a Simple Stories paper, like a tone-on-tone paper. And I just grabbed some of this color cardstock from the same kind from my stash. I thought that was just a bit easier. I did not purchase all of the supplies from this kit. I just purchased the ones that I didn't have in my stash, which worked out well because then I got to use some of my stash. Okay, so there's our photograph all matted. I'm going to figure out where I want to put it here. I decide on the lower right hand corner. I thought that worked the best, really. Like right there. That's where we're going to put it. I'm going to go ahead and get that down because then I can start to kind of work on this circle and my clusters and my title. So I am super happy with how this turned out. I think it turned out really, really well. I did end up digging down into my stash to find some more bits and pieces that were more school themed, but that's okay. I know that I want to use some of this Paintbrush Studio paper, so I used I have some of the squares from the Simple Stories paper that was included in the kit. It was from the Kate Nash collection. I have a few of those off to the side that are relevant to what I'm talking about, which isn't anything heavy. This is just last day of school. But I wanted to go ahead and use some of these squares and kind of create areas on this circle that have a square and then an embellishment, a set of embellishments on top of it. If you would like to see a peek of a different way to do a large circle on your layout, you can grab Jessica's video. I'll have the link down below. She's using flowers today. So if you're a girl that likes flowers, then she'll have some good tips and tricks for you. And if you don't subscribe and don't follow Laura Alberts or the Scrappy Sisters, I highly recommend them. They're lovely, lovely YouTube channels if you need a little bit more inspiration. Both Laura and I are total opposites in most regards. We have learned that working together on a Cherry on Top's design team, but we are also... But what's really cool is that we complement each other very nice. So if you like my channel, if you like my projects, you will like her too. She's fun. Okay, I have chosen where these squares are going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and pop them all the way around in a circle. And then I'm going to start to work with the embellishments. So I'm going to start with the embellishments that were in Chamel's kit, which were the Bloom Street stickers and the Picnic in the Park stickers. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do my title first, but that's okay. But what I'm going to find is that I need more, and I need some embellishments that are a little themier, a little more school themier. So I'm going to dig into my stash somewhat. Now, heads up. I'm going to do this title. It's going to say last day of 5th grade or last day of 6th grade, but it was actually their last day of, or my youngest son's last day of 5th grade. Does that make sense? So the title will say last day of 6th grade the entire time I'm doing this layout, but then in the close-ups you'll see that I pulled off the 6 and put down the 5 because I figured out that I had the wrong grade there. Reason 286 why I really, 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 really need to get caught up on my kids' school albums. For my Chamel kit that I put together, I had a lot of thickers. I knew she had used gold, so I pulled out a ton of gold thickers that I want to use up. Guys know I've been on a use up the thickers and don't buy any more, like rampage, right? So this one is a phrase thicker from Amy Tangerine from a collection long, long ago. And I'm actually going to get to use a good bit of it today. So we're going to use this Yay Today because I felt like really cute. And so actually this layout has the title of Yay Today, and then the last day of 6th grade or 5th grade is more like a subtitle, or it could even be journaling to some extent because that's really all I have to say about those pictures. So I'm going to go through the stickers now, and I'm going to add the ones that I think I can use. I want to add some color, so I have that one square that is red and yellow, so I decided I really want to add a bit of color and make this like just fun and colorful. We don't need to keep it monochromatic. Okay, so funny Logan story. As I am doing this voiceover, I stopped to take a breather and get a glass of water, and he goes, "Mom, is that layout about last year?" And I replied, no, it's not. It's about 5th grade because that's how far behind I am in your school scrapbook. And the kid gave me a side eye. Reason 287 why I need to get caught up on the school scrapbooks. So I went ahead and I pulled all the stickers off the 2 sticker sheets that I thought I could use, and it's still looking a little stingy. So what I decided is I have that title, right? And it says, Yay Today. And I'm like, we need a little bit more gold glitter going on this layout. We just need a little bit here and there. And so instead of adding, instead of going through my stash just yet, I will do it, but not yet, I decided to add this big gold arrow. And then I'm also going to add these asterisks. So you'll see me add the asterisks, and that pulls that gold throughout the layout. So the gold looks seamless, looks like it belongs. It doesn't look like it's lost somewhere. It doesn't look out of place. See how nice. So I am grabbing the asterisks from both that one sheet of the Amy Tangerine phrase stickers, and then I'm also grabbing some of the asterisks from this thicker pack, which I think it's Maggie Holmes. I think it went with the Maggie Holmes collection. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to add those asterisks, and then we're going to continue on. I'm going to go through my stash and start kind of looking for some more embellishments. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my faves. I'm going to start with some epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. You knew that was coming, right? I definitely had some school ones that would work and be super cute. So I think I had 3, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm going to kind of dig deep into the stash for a couple more things. So I grabbed some embellishments from Bella Boulevard's Pop Quiz. And I also have an ephemera pack there from Bella Boulevard that I'm going to use a little bit of. And then I also have this school-themed waterfall pack from Paper House Productions. I'm sure that I probably got this while I was a part of their design team, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to start with some of these die cuts. I'm going to flick through them, and I'm just going to pick 2. I'm going to pick this pretty green heart that just pops and looks awesome and says something that works. And then I decided to go with this little like green sprig. The boys are outside, so I felt like that worked. And I wanted something to just kind of tuck in behind that photo. Just something small that would just kind of tuck up in there and add a little more to the middle of my layout. So these little stickers are from Bella Boulevard's. This is a really old line of theirs called Pop Quiz. I only have a couple more stickers left because I tend to make school layouts not school heavy, if that makes sense. This is for my younger son, and this is his elementary years. So I think the bright colors and all that work really, really well. But I don't want things to, I like things that aren't too heavily themed. So that's why I still have all of these school embellishments, because you can see like I'm just pulling one here and one there, just a little bit. That's how I generally work with themes. So I wanted to use some of this little waterfall pack. And again, I'm not using a ton of stuff. I'm just going to pull a couple bits and pieces. I am going to use the chipboard stars, and there's an arrow there that I'm going to add to the cluster of arrows I got going on that just kind of happened. And yeah, just a few things. And then also there were these adorable little like foil apples, and I have an apple down below the photo in that flare. So I thought, okay, well, we've got apples going on, so let's just continue with the apples and add a few more. And there's the little arrow that's going to go below the other arrows. And then there were clear stickers, and I did want to use clear stickers because I have a white background, so they'll just kind of blend in. Perfect opportunity to use up some clear stickers. I added those little like paint splats. I love those. They added just the last little thing that middle part needed. And so now I'm looking at these clear stickers, and I'm just finding little areas that I can add them right to the white cardstock so that the colors are true and accurate and they don't look odd. The last thing I'm going to do is sprinkle these adorable, gorgeous yellow doodlebug sparkles all over the page. I love this color yellow. They are absolutely gorgeous. I think I need like 100 more packs. And then I look at my sequin stash and go, don't you dare. You have plenty of little sparkly confetti things. So we won't, but they're super pretty, guys. I mean, if you're looking for some really pretty yellow enamel dots, these are fabulous. I think they're called Bumblebee or Sunshine. I don't remember. Anyway, that's going to complete this layout for today. And a huge thank you to Laura and Katie and Jess for inviting me to guest design for them during Scraptember. This was a super fun layout to do, and one more school layout in the books. And I will see you all again very soon.